So can you tell us very briefly what the philosophical take of this visualization? I mean, you explained that a bit about when I asked what it does, but can you? I mean, you are free to be a bit technical here, and take a bit more time maybe and tell us what's the argument.
So, the view that I'm defending is a certain ontological framework that is related to what's been called phenomenalism. And so I'm juxtaposing this with two other frameworks, physicalism, where physicalism just says that, everything that is reduces to physical stuff. All properties are just complexes of physical properties. And then, a view that I take it a lot of people recently have become a lot more favorable towards, which is a non-phenomenalistic property dualism, which is usually a form of mental epiphenomenalism. So these three frameworks are situated against one another in this diagram. And then
can you pause a bit? It's just a carry on.
Yeah.
Yes, I think we're done. So you have these three frameworks that are juxtaposed.
Right, and so in the paper I show how it is that the various theses that come together to create this apparent contradiction called the problem of perception, how it is that this apparent contradiction emerges between the theses that compose direct realism, which is a theory about perception that we were brought up with. We think that we just perceive external physical objects and their external observationally invariant properties, like their shape and their color, and also the data from perceptual phenomenology, which tells us that what we perceive is variant under observational transformations, that when I get up and I walk around a thing, the shape and color of the thing that I'm perceiving, that changes with those transformations. And so, these seem like they're inconsistent with one another. So, what do we do? I show how this dualist framework gets us, certain solutions to this problem, and the physicalist framework gets us certain other solutions to this problem, but only this sort of neo-phenomenalistic framework gives us a solution to the problem, or a reinterpretation of these theses, under which they're all still consistent with one another. And so, from a naturalistic perspective, where what we're trying to do is hold true as many of our scientific theories and of our data as possible, inconsistent with some basic theories that we get from common sense, this is the framework that we want relative to those commitments.
Okay.